Okay. It is Release of Savage. Or 7.4. But I'm doing MSQ. I'm gonna start Savage until tomorrow with my group. Looking forward to it though. Oh, that's right. We're back in the Eorzean politics arm of this story.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Morphin sounds very different. They changed her voice actor? Is this one of the new voice actors that I just haven't heard?
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Raubahn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubahn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raubahn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The
Oh,
Crystal Braves.
Who could have created such an organization?
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubahn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Got ninjas on the case. we cannot afford any more voice acting, that's fair. Off the record. I'm sure they greatly prefer random paramilitaries on their soil. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's like we chase the lead on this, and then we go back to... Fishguard. I do think... I feel like this gets nicer along once some of this stuff gets out of the way, and you get to just be kind of... From what I remember, once you leave the city of Ishgard proper and kind of go out on your own for a bit, the Heavensward story can kind of like take center stage, which is nice. But they do, I mean, because they had such like a multifaceted ending for this, or for Realm Reborn and the post-patch stuff, they kind of had a bunch of ground to cover and make up for. He's got a check mark overhead, man. You can't see that? Whisking very loud. I'm gonna take my camera over. We're still just on level 51 quest. I got a bit. Why? The Warida. So we need Drabo. Yulda. Whee! Flying. It's kind of funny they give you the ether compass and everything. They're like, here's how to learn how to fly, and then immediately send you back to Eorzea where you can already fly. I guess you're still in Eorzea, into the Alliance old territory. What a relief. You got held up by a Lala, man. That'd be tough. This is like a solo instance. So this is not Halatali Iron. I forget what the first dungeon is. Oh, that's right, it's the Vigil in Western. The Vigil, and then I think the first trial is Ravana? Actually, I don't remember what order it is. It might be Bismarck and then Ravana's second. But really been a minute. Most useful to remember when I've got to go across a large solid object. Wrong with having a little bit of poetic sensibilities. Oh, rings. I guess I could start doing the samurai class quest. It's a been Ul'dah now, maybe that'll be part of it. I can do like 2 currently.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master
Keep it
Alpha,
down.
I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
I got better.
Since your escape from Ul'dah, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the 3 of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Getting that Shikuchi animation mileage.
With me!
Let's go. Readable. Where does he go after this? I don't remember. It's not like we can just send him back to Ul'dah. Sure. We got 30 minutes to rescue Raubahn. Oh, that's right. I moved Makio. Stand by that. I guess we'll do that. I need to be really checking out these models. I would be sad if I think I might have even put railings on where there used to be. But I haven't done Holotali in an age, so it could just be the normal level geometry. Where are we going? Okay. Yes. I think that's where a treasure chest used to be. They've learned. Raubahn. Are you in a sphere, sir? It's like the baby cage they put you in at the beginning of duties. Oh, I wanted to see if I could get a good look at his arm. Oh, there we go. We'll get one in the cutscene. It's elaborate. Woodward? I presume? Oh, no. Wizards. Oh, we're like stuck inside poison gas place. Oh, I gotta break this out. Wondering what Alpina was shooting over there. So should have. Removable poison and non-removable. I'm going there at what? I guess I found enemies, which seems like it's gonna be a good sign. Sounds like, yeah. Aha, well, something. One goal down at least. Oh, this door opened. Revealing a goon squad. spiritual crimes. Master anyway. I'm very beat the monster up a bit. Keys. Oh wait. Well, maybe another kind of key? Oh, this is a key. Pretty. Juan's getting healthier. Vitality is going in the correct direction. He's not getting healthy. He's capped out. Can't be more than 80 out of 100. As healthy as he can get under the circumstances. He's still in the bubble. Can't be good for you. Gang's all here. Sounds like the party's starting to dominate. Oops.
It is nothing.
I do want to put the dot on this guy. No.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
It's work if I just stand behind. Oh, it does. Just intelligent. Good for him. It's familiar barks already. Laurentius was the
Changes nothing.
traitor wood whaler, right?
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
shite.
Now we got her.
If you think you fight for justice, lass, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing! If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
The cocky little look back.
No, Master Alpha, no. Now is not the time.
Yeah, what we came for.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
This is a very Dark Souls line to me.
We are
Both
all of us
delivery
fools of
and
fate,
content.
General. But even fools have a part to play.
Give him the tough love.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
Gotta have backup plans. Guy's a long-time survivor. Back to the Waking Sands again. We can't stay away. So yeah, I think we've got to bounce back here one more time to get the Sultana, and I think we paid to do a lot of this stuff. And then I think we're in full bore Heavensward mode. Finally get to use some more of these Vesper Bay Aether tickets. I have way too many of. I don't know how often they think you need to go back there. I know there's the meme of prayer return to the Waking Sands, but this is... They were really prepared. Doesn't feel the same without Tataru in here, though.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Oh, it's true. I'll just have to...
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
He just also wanted to kill you.
And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Oh lord. We're being summoned back to the cold. What news to tell? Just were elsewhere. We could have remained elsewhere. Car's input. Wait. I say we give him the business.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
The Echo, you say?
You don't mean Iceheart?
I guess
When last you spoke
that
with
was
her,
another
she lamented
Forelands.
her crimes, did she not? Then
Oh,
there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Road trip.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
he knows by the end. Congregation. I don't know why that cut off blip just gets me every time. Loading time. Too efficient.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric. But our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, We believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the Sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Just hit us with a keep your secrets. We go.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
I'm playing both sides.
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Little mini elf, you know. Back you go. Gotta try to stay a little bit warm, bro. Oh, that's right. This is for the Saint. Which is his name, I believe. Red Bull. That's it. Can we not get a warp? There's a way out the other way. Oh, what's from here? On the other side of the machinist lab. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the samurai quests, then I forgot. And we'll do them later. They almost fooled me. I was almost tricked. I have to talk about that? That's so weird. Can I open these gates? Oh, whatever. Thought I was being clever. Not outsmart video games. Oh yeah, we can't fly here yet. I guess I should get the compass out there in case there's some of my. What is it? Actually. A 2-minute. I think I gotta go to character. Party member. Was this one of the Ether Current quests? It is. Oh, this one was pointing me to might be. Oh no, it's just right here. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be more sneaky than that, but I guess they gotta start you out easy to be. This is the tutorial Ether Current. Going to play some. And stuff wants to. The land of random encounters. Yeah, this is more west than. Well, no, it said. I think it just said to the north. Got a lot of these guys fall. Oh, maybe it's by the camp. Are gonna be hard to see from. Oh, the convictor is. One more. Just not. up on this little, maybe I guess in like Gorgan Mill itself. Indeed. Indeed. Oh yeah, that's probably the other one. I think convict. Guys, it's I have to go upstairs. You know? The door is supposed to open. Oh, it's this little door. I see. Polar bears. Going through the mail. Most of it's downstairs. Weird that they named him in the end of the last quest. They like report to Ignout or whatever. They're just like expedition leader. thing we've got the celebrity Azure Dragoon with us. Oh no. Ingaret is the name of the person who asked me to go fight those saber-tooth tigers. Oh, way down. I'm gonna just go see if I can pull this part. It's I guess I could play it differently and gotten the buff. No, so other ether current is quite far. I need to sweat it. Grab this other chunk of map on our way back down. Oops, I got on my... Maybe not. Oh, is this up? Yep. Oh, pretty big. I don't know how to get up there. I don't think it's important. I was just like, oh, maybe I can pick up a quick win on the map. Get some discovery experience. Here. Not so. Oh, maybe I got it anyway. Oh. Somehow, like, peeked my face into it just long enough to... Raise the bridge. I guess we could drop down and then push back. Doesn't seem like it'll be particularly faster, so as well just do it the normal way. Steinbox. Well named creature. What are you doing out here, man? In this here, I guess. I was supposed to. No. He just says unrelated drama. Don't worry about it. Fair enough. You're not wrong. Ah. Well, this is awkward. Zipping all over the place. It's pretty very bad. There's a way to like easily switch. In a way, I guess that specifically like targets just enemies. Classic. He's getting AV damage down, but no. And that's where I think we're not. Granted. The great mini game. The bridge, we'll go under it. Towards the little ways out. It is kind of wild that there's only one ether in this whole. It's a gigantic map, and yet. A mark? Pretty different. Good mark. But it's right there, never mind. I needn't have asked. It's really. Maniac. They're not part of the actual like military. They're just sort of yelling it out there. Respect. Current for me as well. Yes. Fumes. There's another. Oh, this is it optional to go to this? Only more. I do like danger. It's supposed to be like a version of Tom, Dick, and Harry for fancy French elves. Gentlemen. I didn't know I was such a fancy individual. Father Purite? I'm gonna take a break before I go into the vigil. Where the current is. Yes. No. Still pretty. Let's take a look at that. That was like way out of the. Oh, I'll sweep around and vigil, I guess, on the way out. Other end. Looking right at it. Yes. I found all the visit, well, like ones that are just out and about. It's almost. Actually, I want to go through here mostly just to see if I'll get the intro or if I have to do the quest to get the Edmond de Fortemps narration. This should take me to the hinterland. Or Forelands rather. Okay, I do not get the... I will go scoop this etherite. Good measure while I'm in the neighborhood. Boom. So maybe we don't go back to the Sea of Clouds for I feel like it's kind of off doing its own thing. I don't think it eats anywhere. Maybe to whatever it's called. Oz's Law. Or maybe it connects into where the Mughals hang it. I forget what it's called. Is it a Blythe's spine there, or is it... Yeah, maybe that's the connection, so we have to go through the Vundu to get to the Mughals, to get to Aesvelgr. Long last. I guess the town would have been a pretty good place for me. Oops. I've got move speed in here. I don't remember when I got that or how, but I definitely feel like I'm moving at a probably faster. Big jumpy. Passing unthrough. Well, I was unseen by the wolves, but I was spotted by the slime. Bane. There's another slime. This one is kind of greenish. What's it do? It's weird to me that they just have an optional dungeon in. I'll be safe here if I wanna... One break? I'm gonna hope so. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay. Let's queue up for this, I guess, while we go do other. Viewfinder. Yeah. I've been doing other optional dungeons. I might go back and do a handful of them just for friends as kind of a final victory lap sort of deal, but I might as well cover the rest of this top section. I'm waiting for the queue. But yeah, it's weird to me. I totally had not realized or had forgotten that the Dusk Vigil isn't actually like part of the plot. I assumed, especially since we're on the Trail of Heretics, I'm like, well, I think this is about there being some heretics or something in the place, so, you know. I'm guessing one of our leads will point us in the direction of this, this dungeon, and we're like, nope. But frankly, no. And I respect it. There's some weird thing going on with this story, though, right? The like side questy thing that we're being sent on. It's like we're trying to steal a thing that doesn't exist, or it's like not worth what it originally was supposed to be, but then it had already been stolen. Somebody was terribly upset about it. Didn't put. No, I'll have to put it in. Give me something. Do this guy. Old steel. Elephant time. For the game! You cannot assume that the shared. I forgot I should have put out on this guy like 8 years ago, but never, I guess. Anyway. But I think all the rest of the dungeons in this expansion are compulsory. And this is the one weird one where they're like, yeah, if you don't want to do it, you don't. Forelands is not all the time, but me too. Start if you off. Oh. There's some kind of funky bosses in here. I think it's in a good way. Personally. I only speak personally. Did it. Hold it. Gem. Oh, there it goes. Farewell. The gem. You have a good looking griffin model in this game. Like a good griffin. Something new. Oh yeah, I don't... Okay, this one. Don't. I'm surprised my wind expanded. I thought I'd gone so long without getting punched. Treasure is all yours. You don't care. Fill in. Fill in, curse you. I might be done with the ether currents. What's that? Die. But they might do the thing. I don't remember if they learned this immediately and like implemented it as their style right away or not. But I know in later expansions, they don't give you the final ether current until the last quest of this. You have to finish the whole area before they let you fly. I guess it makes sense, because they still want... Until you've done everything in there for, like, the main story purposes, they want you to take it at a certain pace. I get where they're coming. The weird subs. Uniformly weird. Yeah, project lot there. These are also just nice excuses to run some smaller quests along the way. This is where the Alpino firewood gathering meme begins. It goes on for a while. Oh, they're still making jokes about it. I can't fly yet. Soon, TM. Hold on. Into. Perfect. But there's another. Yes, way fast. I kind of need the area because, again, no ether rights. So if I want to come back out here, I've got to take it, brother. Off? I'll pull it right off. Did you be getting lured? Targeting Midgard's from her. There's an organ. Oh. Scroll. Bacon bread. Yeah.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Takes these recruitment efforts personally.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here. So,
Parley.
you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. 'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Hraesvelgar, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
Be the baddies.
Nidhogg, he
Yes,
who now
technically we don't know
stands
the dog.
poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgar instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him.
Our merry band.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelga resides.
We do get up there by means of trip. Oh, this is just like a weird little. Oh, we've been summoned.
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Hey, we're all blessed by Hydaelyn here. Well, you and I are. Don't need to mount up just to walk down these stairs. I think you can do it while moving, it just feels so free. Oh. I can see it. Part of the map. Alright, fill in the map and then the Forelands. You can potentially just teleport it. Probably. Can't imagine they have a lot for me to. Oh, the little town. No feather, I think. Up there. But I guess, so if I got through, like, basically this zone in most of the time I was playing, it's not too bad. I mean, some of it was also split up from last time when I did, like, a little quick entry into the zone, but if I can get, like, one done-ish per session with, I'm sure, a little bit of change here and there, then I'll be able to get through this. I also realized I don't have Final Fantasy 15 yet. I'll need to... Oh, when it goes on sale? I assume it's still big bucks, because it's new... Well, not really that new. It's pretty old at this point, but still might want real deal money. Oh, losing shit. So we'll have to see. What that'll... Oh, boathouse. Wait, in there? Not? Die. Oh. Bit of a rude fellow. That was just another way to the Sea of Clouds. Ready? Fair enough. I guess if you can't fly, you can't get in, so it doesn't matter that you have to be able to fly. Yeah, we go in here. I think this is when we fight Raubahn. And then we go up the mountain. Different dragon who's not a race. Only to ask directions. Oh yeah, because Race Velger is up by the Moogle. On that, like, weird platform. And then I do not remember what takes us into the Hinterlands and Google Library and, oh, Idleshire. I don't think
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind. To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Forelands. How did I miss that? A power. Time's a wasted. it's like we go out, we meet Hraesvelgr, we go back, the vault happens. And then we go out again. For unclear reasons, but I think that's what takes us to the hinterlands. Yeah, what is the other E? I do remember going to it because it's always like the toss up on some things you have to get to, which one you go to first, but, or like which E3 is closer because they're kind of close to each other. A minor improvement. No. Very swashbuckling. Get behind it. I just did it for love of the game, baby. Hang on, I've got errands to do. This guy asked me to do something. I haven't choked with it. I feel like I should Ride my choke. I might be able to get a new bird back. Yep. Did I ask nicely? Because I didn't say please. I didn't even need to say please. Math troubles? Sounds like what we've heard. And chocobles. Or search. Any trouble? I'm heading. Well, that might. Maybe this isn't the best path of diplomacy. It's I have enslaved your brethren. As a beast pretty nice. I appreciate that now that I've thought about it. Lost camp. We go. Maybe not. We attempted to go. Oh. Round we go. Let's do that. Ian had the right of it. Wait. See any conspicuous things leading to it. Oh, does it go from over there? We gotta drop down. Along this. Sneaky. I do like this area theme. Like very classic Final Fantasy stuff, which makes sense because now we're kind of on our little fantasy quest, self-contained thing. Actually, we need both these areas. Ways out. By the looks. Even guys on every. About the success of the mission. Keep her eyes. Yeah. I'll take the cash. Oh dang, I gotta be way over level. Oh yeah, the other one is in the towers. That's right. Remember it from when I was doing the Nath side quests. Yeah, and extract. Our friend Dragon fight you. It's inconvenient for me to not fight you, then I might fight you. New location. Much to do. But truly, what is wrong with taking the back? Work so fast. Not mine. No issue. Wait a second, these guys can hit everybody. There's like a very common quest type in this expansion that I really enjoy, honestly. Just walk somewhere and then have sort of quote-unquote random encounters. But where it's just like, yeah, as you're traveling from place to place, you gotta fight some guys. Around, making trouble. That's it. Nothing else to it. Downtown. This is probably gonna be a good place to stop. We'll figure out a little bit of what's going on in Ravania, and then we do this Aetherite, and we can call it a day. This is such a cool building. A near and dear location. Final Fantasy experience. Also, I've been reading One Piece. Stadia is going crazy on the Zoro scale. The readings are off the charts. No gruff warrior has ever done it quite like that.
Vidofnir!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one.
Oh, I guess she's got the echo,
From
so she
above
doesn't
I did
need
mistake thee
to speak.
for a nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you.
When
Would
did we
that I
hear
had come
dragons
sooner,
speak?
and not out of
Dragon
dire
language?
necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir.
Doubling
We
down.
are here on a mission of peace.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Reisvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here, and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? 'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
He's good. Pants. A match. I guess I would the whole rainbow set. I hate it. Oh, eat. Need to go back there to finish this quest anyway. I don't think I can get quests from the dragons here. They won't talk to me. Alright, I'll zip back to Tail. And nice. It's good to be back in the saddle. And oh, that's right. He's both these end of that quest and then anyway. Yeah, good.